You can make it not so easy.
Sure thing. You got it. What the son of a...
I'm Enigma and I'm a qualified body language analyst and private investigator. And today I'm going to be looking at this iconic scene from Better Call Saul, where Mike absolutely schools this arrogant criminal, played by Steven Ogg, after he gets criticized for not bringing a gun to a job. So, let's take a look.
Hi, hello. My name is Price. Actually, that's not my name.
So Price immediately expresses a power pose here, putting his hands on his hips, which could be a dominant gesture, but more likely a method of self-regulation, as he's also fidgeting with his hands. It's clear that he's extremely anxious here.
Actually, that's not my name, but I have a nephew named Price. I've always kind of liked that name. Anyway, we're not dealing with names today. You can tell me or not tell me yours, or a fake one is fine. If I need to talk to you, I'd prefer something other than, hey, you. Either way, you all come highly recommended, so thank you. First order of business.
Mike is displaying a hand clasp in front of his crotch, and this gesture is commonly a self-regulating behavior used to calm himself down. However, in this context, it appears to be more deliberate. Mike is likely experiencing heightened sympathetic arousal, and he uses this fixed hand position to suppress his limbic-driven hand movements. The clasp acts as a physical anchor, whilst also preventing his hands from expressing his emotional state. It effectively shows his brain is preparing to defend itself.
First order of business. We have a long drive ahead of us. I have a cooler of water in the car, some soft drinks. I don't drink coffee, but there is a diner on the corner. Also a bathroom in there in case you need to go before we go. Second order, money. Just to be clear that the agreed upon fee of $500 per man is agreed upon. If that's acceptable.
Yeah, I have a thought.
So we see Sobchack and the other guy standing with their hands by their side. This is a natural gesture that shows no real sympathetic arousal. They are completely calm and relaxed here, which just shows the difference between them and Mike. Mike is prepared for an immediate confrontation, and he's likely caught on to Sobchack's aggression towards him.
Yeah, I have a thought.
Yeah.
How about you give me and Man Mountain $750 each and send Uncle Fester there home? He's not carrying a gun. He's useless.
Is that true? You didn't bring a gun?
I didn't think I'd need one.
It's a protection job. It's basic common sense that you need a gun to protect your employer. I mean, duh. You're dead weight. He's just a third wheel without a piece.
I'll tell you what. If I need a gun, I'll use one of his.
Really? One of my guns? How do you picture that happening exactly?
Well, I guess I'm gonna take it from you.
That is just special. Huh?
So we can see the interesting power dynamic here. Mike doesn't even make eye contact with Sobchack, whereas Sobchack keeps diverting his attention between Price and Mike. And despite him being increasingly more confrontational, Mike still doesn't divert his attention towards him, which is an extremely strong sign of confidence. Our brains naturally force us to look towards a potential threat in order to better deal with the confrontation.
Take. How you gonna take one of my guns? Come on, Billy Jackoff. Take my gun from me. Let me see it. Here. I'll make it easy for you.
You can make it not so easy.
Sure thing. You got it. What the son of a...
Okay, let's see what you got.
So Sobchack is becoming increasingly more aggressive here, and we see Mike do what's called the lip press, as well as expressing multiple different pieces of muscle tension. This is because he's experiencing increased sympathetic arousal as a result of the confrontation, which manifests in his nonverbals. And when he disarms him, we see Mike express extreme levels of muscle tension in his face and his jaw. This is what's known as gate control. By clenching the jaw, he activates the larger diameter nerve fibers that send signals to the dorsal horn of the spinal cord. This This actually inhibits the transmission of pain signals along the nerves, reducing the pain he feels whilst attacking, as it blocks the pathways. This evolved into us to allow us to continue fighting whilst experiencing pain. It's why dogs lock their jaws when biting.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah. A guy like you, I'll bet you'd have an ankle holster, wouldn't you? Yeah. That's cute. What else? Wow. Now that's impressive.
So many guns, I don't know which one to use. How about you? You want one? All right.
Oh.
So this is a bit of a comedic scene, so I won't really criticize here, but that guy definitely would not have just run away like that. So something interesting here is that despite experiencing a physical altercation, Mike's respiration rate appears unfazed. And he also expresses no pacifying or any behaviors associated with self-regulation. This again shows Mike's experience. He expressed limited and controlled aggression to deal with the threat, and once dealt with, returns to his baseline. This is slightly unrealistic, as it's very unlikely for someone just after a real physical altercation to be completely unfazed physiologically, no matter their experience.
Let's go.
But we need 3 guys.
No, we don't. Come on, let's go. He'll be fine. And now that I'm doing the job alone, I get the full 1,500. We agree upon that?
Sure.
So we do actually see Mike self-regulating here when he looks at Sobchack in the mirror. I don't think that this is due to the confrontation. I actually think that this is empathy on Mike's part, triggering an emotional reaction that causes the self-regulation. I think he's emotionally troubled by having to put the guy down. The long exhale helps calm him down and reduce his arousal. Although slightly unrealistic, I do think that this was a deliberate choice to have Mike unfazed after the confrontation, as it really does just demonstrate how experienced Mike is. He's unfazed by it.